Collaboration will help your business blossom in ways that you have never realized. Instead of holding on to your clients for dear life, have you ever thought about bringing other minds on board to collaborate and diversify your offering? Don't fall into the trap of being a one-trick pony. Branch out, connect dots, and grow your offering. Don't be that photographer, that filmmaker, social media person, whatever you are. Be the person they call to solve any problem, all their problems. One phone call, you're the go-to. I mean, why wouldn't you? I mean, your job is to do the best by your client, isn't it? And bringing more awareness is a pretty good way to do just that. I mean, I can't think of any cons, but here are a few pros. You look good in the eyes of your client. Boom! That is reason enough. You learn from other creative minds, and you build a better network. More content, more sharing, more social, more views, more human connection, and a whole lot more awesome showcasing your business, your buddy's business, and your clients. You picking up what I'm putting down? It's a win-win-win. Some people, Jesse Itzler, might even consider this a no-lose situation. And everybody loves a no-lose situation. But look, if you don't believe me, I'll give you an example. One of my clients booked images, needed some photos taken. I, being a photographer, was naturally the first port of call. They've done loads for me over the years, and it was time for me to return the favor. So there was gonna be no money exchanging hands. I could have easily just turned up, taken a bunch of photographs, they would have been amazing, and I never would have had to think about it ever again. Or I could maximize this opportunity. Naturally, of course, yes, I'm gonna try and maximize the opportunity. So I could put my mind to it and think of a way that could benefit my business, connect with a good friend, and help my client even more. This, my friends, was time to over-deliver. Everybody loves to over-deliver. So I thought, why not bring in another photographer? Look, I'm good at what I do, but this person's better at what they do, so bring them in, make it work. So I went through all of my photography friends on the gram and noticed that a friend of mine, Jerri, had posted some images a while back about a craftsmanship project she was working on, and she would be perfect. So I put in the call. Granted, I knew that Jerri was a yes woman anyway, so I had a feeling she was gonna say yes. I was up front. I told her this was a freebie. I wasn't gonna be making any money. Nobody was making any money. There was no money on the table. But in return, I would photograph her and film her throughout the process and create a series of behind-the-scenes videos and photos, as well as get her testimonials from my client to make her look awesome. She was in. So at this stage, my client was stoked because they were winning on all fronts. They were getting 2 photographers on the day, 2 minds, and 2 opinions to make this thing better than it could have been if it was just me. I would say that this is a win-win-win. The day was an absolute joy. And I think this is something that we forget about as photographers because we go and just do it, done, high fives, handshakes, off. But it was a learning experience. The process, the chat, her perspective, how she was gonna deliver on her vision and make it come to life. And it was great for me because I could step back and learn from another photographer, which is something that I don't often get to do. It's rare to get multiple photographers on set, so I took full advantage. So did you mean to bring the small one?
I thought it was the small one, so I opened it up. Then I realized it was too big for the room.
We talked gear, toys, bells, whistles, compared bags, kit, how we do things, how we'd like to do things, and everything in between. And yes, she is a Nikon user. No, God! And we are still friends. If you have not, I would highly recommend assisting one of your fellow photographer friends or filmmaker friends. It's a really good way of watching how other people do things in a way that it might shake up how you do whatever you do. Look, I mean, you can sit down and watch YouTube videos, but it's a little bit nicer to be hands-on and actually be there on the day. And while you're at it, taking behind-the-scenes photos and videos is probably one of the most valuable things you can do for any of your friends in this industry. It's awesome to have them. At the end of the day, I was doing what I love most. I was connecting dots and learning from people that are better than me. Thanks, Jerri. A lot of people fall into this trap of getting a client and holding on for dear life, for the fear that the client's gonna leave you. But let's be honest, fear is a bad place to operate from. It doesn't feel nice. Ugh. And you don't make the best decisions. If you're over-delivering, bringing value, and building great relationships, clients, they're not just gonna turn and run at every opportunity of a lower price. There's a history, an understanding, and hopefully a great relationship. This is why it's important to be more than your deliverable. And if they do leave, maybe they didn't appreciate what you brought to the table anyway. Or could be a good time for you to analyze and kind of take a step back and see what you're offering. Someone will always be cheaper. So just be careful, because that race to the bottom is not worth winning. What if we shifted our mindset to a place of, no, not fear, but opportunity. And I'll tell you this, it's a pretty awesome place to be. In fact, I am offering today only, my sharing is caring method that does just that. It's a lifetime membership and it comes with a whole lot of warm fuzzies. And it can be yours today for the low price of 3 easy payments. Wait for it, of $3.99. Yes, folks, it is free in exchange for maybe a high five and a handshake. Okay, open it up. Because this thing can open up a whole new world of opportunities where everyone is a winner. What was at first a photography day has now turned into a collaboration that has led to more photography, more videos, more business for everybody involved, and all because I picked up the phone and wanted to collaborate with a friend. This thing's gonna have knock-on effects for years to come, for me, for her, and for the client. And the client's super duper happy.
It's great to have a photographer with a brain like Jerri, because obviously, it's nice for her to sort of have the visualization of what you're trying to sell.
Collaborating is a surefire way to build great relationships, build your network, and create things that are bigger than you. So pick up that phone, call your friends, call your colleagues, call your family, and call your clients. And try that new sharing is caring method. Let me know how it goes in the comments. Have a great day.